Good morning, this is Cecil and Blues. Thank you for joining me today back at, well, the darkest Cecil and Blues estate. We are playing a little bit here of the current darkest difficulty. This is my old save files. This will be the second day that I've done this. We're going to lead up to the release of the Crimson Court on Monday with just kind of getting used to the constraints of the normal difficulty, the darkest difficulty, and we'll go with that. So today we're gonna run a Ruins medium apprentice map, and I just actually recruited most of these guys. They're not great, but you know, they're here. We can. What's a good group? The Berserker mass doesn't seem great. That'll undo his accuracy penalties. That's quite a bit of resistances at the cost of health. I guess we'll take that for now. Who else we got? Bounty Hunter. What did the Bounty Hunter got? Move resist, move skill chance. Give him speed. Anything useful? And we are also missing a bunch of reasonably good trinkets because I lost them on our last run by losing absolutely everyone in the group. Kind of embarrassing. But at the same point, not wholly unexpected. And speaking of unholy, we're going to take a couple of unholy rings, so we're going into the crypts. This is Blight skill chance? Sure. And we do have some blight stuff here still for our plague doctor. Great. All right. Yeah, these guys will do fine. They're going to do great. We'll take a couple shovels. We're going to take some bandages. A couple of keys. We should watch how much we spend, though. Because we are not money rich. And we sure didn't come back with a profit last time. We didn't even come back with any heroes last time. Oh, this is a busy day for me. We've got a dental appointment in less than an hour, so I'm hoping I can get this recorded and uploaded in time. And then there is plenty more work to do to prepare for the release of Stormblood. I'll have another video on the channel later on today counting down the last week before the release of Stormblood, and we can expect there's a broadcast from E3 with the director of Final Fantasy, Yoshida, and he will most likely reveal the patch notes for the expansion. Can't be positive on that. I don't know what else he would be able to show off that would be exciting at E3 today, so that's that'll happen while I'm out of the house.
Executed with impunity.
It's a lot of stuff. But on the other hand, we are kicking the crap out of these guys. That one lived longer than I wanted him to, but he will die on his next action. Make sure that we use chop.
Another
Good.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
And these guys should basically be done. They are picking on our grave robber, which I think is mean. Hook and slice isn't going to do much. I guess I could mark this one, because that'll make thrown dagger do more damage. And we actually can take the time to do a glorious 1-point heal, because these two guys are going to bleed to death.
This is how a life is
Solemnity, or we could purge. That's I've never used purge before. We'll do Solemnity. Is it a stress heal? It is not a stress heal, but it does give him protection against debuffs. Taking everything, moving on. I would say that this is actually a pretty powerful group. They are not really weak in any particular area. I believe if they got shuffled, it would not be pleasant. Alright, do we go for the middle here, or do we go for the back to try and kill this Arbalist? Let's go for the Arbalist. I got a kill. I was expecting to just weaken it so that we could use Plague Canister. Collect Bounty. 5 to 10, 6 to 12. Let's go there. Depending on who acts. Alright, well, we do not have front row support for this Plague Doctor. They're new, we haven't trained any new skills. But we should be able to finish. Yeah, that was strong. Alright, they're gonna take a little bit of blight damage, but that's not gonna end their life. We should put blight on the Bone Defender, and then blight here, which should make that go up to 8 damage, and that'll kill that Acolyte before they're able to do anything. From there, we can start dealing with this shielded guy. And everyone's dead. If we get an opportunity, we can take some defensive actions. Nothing else she can really do this turn.
The slow death.
Perfect. Take what we can. Nightly Aura. Let's take it here. So that'll give us a dodge and protect bonus. We picked up some scouting. Okay, that's my own fault. I should have been quicker. I could have either used a torch or these medicinal herbs and gotten treasure. Only myself to blame for slow motion clicking. That's why we play a tactical game like this. Why I play tactical games in general. I'm just slow. This is a buff, and I think it's a stronger buff if you use holy water on it. We don't have any holy water. But it's still a 20% damage bonus until we camp, which is a strong advertisement for not camping. A torch and a gem. That's not expected when you're not in darkness. Alright, more undead. Let's do some damage with our undead ring. Alright, just wounded them.
Be gone, fiend.
Killed one, which I'm a fan of. Our blight in the back row is not going to be enough to kill those guys, but it is going to make things unpleasant for them. We can chop one.
To the pit.
8 damage with 4. 10 damage. 4. Alright. This is mostly unpleasant just from a structure here. They're probably going to get to go. Oh, that didn't matter. Okay. That one is going to take 7 damage. It's going to barely live. And I have nothing I can hit it with, so let's just heal. Oh yeah, that big 1-point heal feels good.
Eradicated.
The other one dies right away. I will throw some more blight on there just to just so she has an action to take. More of that 1-point healing.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
All right, our stress has been relieved slightly.
Victories mount, so too will resistance.
Do we? I don't remember if we scouted this yet, so now I can't remember if this is going to be a combat or not.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
No scouting here, so we don't know what is to the north or south, so we better check it out. Nice dodge. I appreciate it. If we're going to walk into a trap, I'd like to avoid it. I feel like that's just good life advice. If you're going to walk blindly into a situation, you'll benefit if that situation doesn't harm you. Alright, we definitely have combat to the south. But that won't be the end of our adventure. We'll have to head west. Now, by running this dungeon, now this is a level 0 or level 1 dungeon with a group of level 0 heroes with some pretty okay trinkets that are making them function effectively. Hopefully nobody's going to crawl in the Iron Maiden. No? Good, okay. More undead. We could do well here. We have killed the Bone Courtier on the first room, which, or the first round, which I like a lot. I'd prefer not to get that stress buildup.
A death by inches.
And doing this will allow us, hopefully, to expose the last medium boss.
As the fiend falls,
We are crushing them.
blossoms.
Unfortunately, we can't reach this last guy. Slide him a little bit forward.
Annihilated.
A good crit. Everything fits in our inventory, which is
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious
glorious.
killer.
I think after this we camp. As much as I'm enjoying the bonus damage and the bonus armor. I believe we want to
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
just burn away some of this stress and just in general have a good day. Alright, one of these two units is dead at the beginning of the next turn, no matter what order our initiative is in. The other one we should be able to kill with a dagger. If our Plague Doctor goes, we can do some more one at a time healing. Fantastic. And we can pick up the kill here. Nice shot. Nice shot.
These nightmarish creatures.
Okay, looks like I did not camp quite in time. Let's abandon 300 gold for this ruby. Then we camp. Speaking of ruby, when is that going to come back on the air? I enjoy me some ruby. Okay, let's see. Camping. Random thoughts. Do we have any good buffs? We could get scouting and tracking. More scouting. We cannot prevent a nighttime ambush. Well, I suppose you do tracking. And scout ahead. We could wound care here. We could encourage. If we have more wound care, it doesn't look like we have more wound care. Well, then I guess we could encourage a little bit more. And then we could pilfer. Bandages, alright. Do we get ambushed? We do not get ambushed.
A blazing star.
What's inside the treasure chest? We'll take all those. They fit cleanly in our inventory. And now we have to do at least one more combat. I don't know what's in these last two rooms, so we're probably gonna make it out of this without suffering any losses, without anyone really being in danger. Who do we want to kill? I say we start there. Plague Canister is You know what? For as little damage as it's gonna do, maybe we stun instead. Start working on this front guy. I now possibly regret that. I thought we'd do more damage with the daggers. Yeah, I regret it. Plague Doctor, go. Alright. Everything worked out in the end. We're fine. I mean, I suppose we could purge? Take the gold? Oh, we don't have room for the gold.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
We'll have her eat food. That'll clear up enough space. More books. No one likes books. Into this room we have combat and a sarcophagus. We have surprised them, which is going to help us out a bit. Let's work on the front row first. Alright, getting those 2 kills leads me to... Right, alright, well that means our Plague Doctor is going to do... I'm still going to do Plague Canister because she might hit weakly with her dagger, and I would rather this not drag on an extra round, because these guys, well, alright. I mean, I'm going to purge, and it's going to slide him all the way forward anyway, so we would have been able to kill him. Bayonet Jab does almost nothing to our leper. We'll give him some additional blight, which doesn't kill him this turn. But we were just stalling to let our bounty hunter finish the job.
So clearly in view.
The crests.
Trick of the light.
Would I rather have crests or some medicinal herbs? Nope. Alright. What do you think's in here? Nothing. Nothing is in there. Not a darn thing. We have combat in one room. So we're gonna go hit that. I don't think it's worth our time to go down the other hallway just to get the traps, because that's just some stress relief, and it's not even on the person who can disarm traps doesn't have high stress, so it seems like kind of a waste of time. We did not successfully surprise them, which I think is unfair. We also missed, which is a disappointment to your mother and I. We'll work on the middle. Alright, this is not going as smoothly as I would like. Maybe the enemy team will have as bad luck as we did. So far, so good. I mean, I've had worse. That blight will end that job pretty effectively. We might have actually stun might have been the right call back there. Yeah, no one else has an action, so... Oh well. He'll be dead next turn. It doesn't matter who goes in what order. He's just gonna get killed from that.
This expedition at least promises success.
So not bad, not bad. Let's see what's in this chest at least. An extra shovel and some food. Not great. Not really the sort of things you'd want to find in a treasure chest at the end of a dungeon. Did we make a profit? I'm actually not even sure. We didn't give any of these guys, we didn't spend any money on these heroes. Just equipped their trinkets.
Competition fosters
Archery tournament. So which one is the archery tournament? Why is it lit up? Is it just saying we got a new thing? Okay. Why won't you go away? Exclamation point. Do you need me to hover over something? Oh, there it is. Yep, Book of Rage. Nice job. The town event is archery tournament. Idle Arbalist will gain 1 level, which is great in certain circumstances. In this particular circumstance, we don't have any of Arbalists, so it doesn't matter. Also, no, there are some here. Ooh, we could throw away this low-level highway or Houndmaster, as well as perhaps
and a stumbling gait.
this
One is no more good to us.
bounty hunter, who we haven't done any work with, and pull in an arbalist. Excuse me. Hello. You don't fight me.
Shoot.
You are going to fight and die
The dancing
for
steps
my
of war.
amusement. We could grab an occultist too. We don't really have any healers down in this bracket. Who's worth throwing out for that? I don't know. Maybe the Jester? No, it's the only Jester we have. We could get rid of one of our bounty hunter. No, we already did that. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for which one of these is worth throwing out. Do you have any suggestions? I'm just looking at it and I don't really know what's worth throwing away for a occultist. Maybe I won't throw anyone out. In the sanitarium, we can treat 1 disease. So we will do that. Nobody has any regular diseases, just mental problems. Alright, I think that'll do it for today. I realize this is a little bit of a shorter episode, and I apologize for that. But we are getting very close to the release of Crimson Court, and that's when things are really going to take off. We're going to have a ton of fun starting next Monday with brand new dungeon areas and new enemy types, bosses that have abilities I've never seen before. I'm going to have a thrilling time. There's also a new hero class, everything. I'm very excited for this. Today, though, we're going to wrap it up with just that simple mission that did not end in disaster. So I guess that's a positive from yesterday. So we should take our small miracles. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you are enjoying the series. Again, I apologize for a shorter episode today. I am going to be late for the dentist, though, if I try and run a second dungeon. So I will see you back here tomorrow. I hope you have a great day.